Do I sound gay to you? How about now? You see, when I'm in a comfortable social situation with people I know, or if I get a little bit too excited, this is the voice that comes out of my mouth. But when I'm in an uncomfortable social situation, or I need to project a bit more confidence than I actually have, I tend to talk like this. I'm a person with two voices, and to introduce myself, I have to introduce both of my voices. Now, raise your hand if you tend to respect a guy who talks like this. Don't lie, I talk like this and I don't even respect it. I grew up in the 80s and early 90s, a very different social dynamic where people who talk a little bit more like this, that voice was not only off-putting and ridiculed, but it was dangerous to have. I remember when I was 10 years old, I was talking to my mom, and I guess I got a little too excited. She told me to tone it down because people would think I'm queer. Now, as a 10-year-old, I had no idea what that meant, but I could tell from her tone that it was not a voice or an aspect that I wanted to project. I was enrolled in speech therapy classes when I was in elementary school. They taught me to speak with perfect diction, but they didn't take the gay away. They just made me sound snobby gay, so I could be off-putting on a multitude of levels. Once I was old enough to recognize that there is a correlation between the way that I speak and a group that was universally hated and ridiculed, I started to ask my friends, do I sound that gay? When they said, indeed I did, my authority voice was born. This is a voice that I use to bring a tone of credibility to my speech. Using neutral diction helps to keep me from being lumped in with any particular group, and the absence of pitch fluctuations means that what I'm saying is something that should be taken seriously. Both of these voices are me. I don't think that either one is more me than the other. There is the voice that I was born with, and the voice that I've built myself. I'm a man of two voices, and I appreciate you letting me introduce both